Kia ora koutou, Reese from QuickSense here, and today we're looking at sine, cosine, and tangent. Now in this question we're given a diagram and we're asked to find a length. So the length is AC that we're trying to find, or X as denoted on the diagram. Now the first thing I want to do, as always, is label the sides. So looking at the right angle, I can see that opposite the right angle we have our hypotenuse, and opposite our angle we have the opposite side. Now there's nothing down here for the adjacent, so we just ignore that. And I think which of so, ka, toa is O and H? Well, it's so, and we're trying to find the opposite. So the opposite is equal to sine across from H. So we substitute in our values, X equal to sine 34 times 44.4. So 34 sine, now it's going to be different in your calculator. Remember how you do this? Giving me 24.83 approximately. Now if this value was higher or more than the hypotenuse, I know I've made a mistake. So at least I know I definitely haven't made a mistake in this instance. Now this next question is really interesting because when you first read it, it seems like it's only giving you one bit of information and asking for another. But it's not really until you draw the diagram that you see that it's actually giving you more than one piece of information. So Julie is walking 450 meters in the southeast direction. Well, southeast looks a little bit like this here. Right, so and I'll do this slightly differently. Something like that, right? So this here, 450 meters southeast, and it's asking us for this easterly movement down the bottom. And so this is going to be a right angle triangle. And actually, what does it mean to say southeast? Well, if this is north, and this is southeast, right, so it's in between, directly in between east and south. Well, what's the angle there? Well, that's 90 degrees plus 45. So this must be 45 as well. And that's what we can see on our diagram over here. So I might just blow this up a little bit so we can see all that. Okay, that's a bit better. So now I have all the information I need, right? I've got an angle, I've got a side, and I'm trying to find the other side. So I start by labeling hypotenuse. I've got E, which is opposite. We've got H and O, which is so. We're trying to find the opposite, which is S across from H. Now I start substituting in what I have. So sine 45 times 450, 318.20 meters. Remember, that's approximately, is how far she moves east.